Gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What it is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is today on Gunner's Profiles. It's a true story, actual, factual, something we're gonna get into, something that happened in my life. Yes, not your life, my life. This shit, it might have happened to you too. Shit, I can't call it like an alcoholic, but I must keep it real. Not always will you take W's, sometimes you'll take L's. You just gotta grit your teeth, dust yourself off, and try again. It is what it is. And in Menudo style, in a direct fashion, we're gonna get straight into it today, and only today, right? For today. Now, trip out, what I wanted to talk about is one time for my mind when I got the clapper pulled out on me, right? And I was pissed just because there was nothing I can do about it. Now, everyone thinks that if you're holding allegedly something, you're protected. So I mean, it makes you feel better. If it makes you feel better, fuck it. Do what you does, cuz. But at the same time, that ain't gonna stop nothing. When they're flying at you, Holmes, hey, your best bet is to go ahead and duck and dodge and try not to catch those, right? Because you might catch the first one, Holmes. Let's see what you do with the next 4 or 5, right? Now, trip out. So this goes back in the days, man. One time I was hanging around with this group out of Merced, this gang. They're not from my barrio, but they were some good, righteous homeboys. And, you know, back in them days, we didn't really play the barrio warfare shit too much. There was some inner fighting going on amongst hoods. But for the most part, a norteño was a norteño. We just kicked back, chilled. It was what it was, man. Some dudes you fucked with, some dudes you didn't. Some dudes you liked, some dudes you just wanted to slap the taste out their mouth, right? Didn't matter. This is predating red on red fucking being a rule that you couldn't break. This is predating all that. This is just homeboys being homeboys back in the good old days, right? So I was a youngster, young buck, going to YA, just kicking back with some of my homeboys. And we had this little group. We used to run rugged, man. We used to go all over town, breaking and entering and doing things of that nature, and things we shouldn't be doing as young kids, man. Not going home because we'd rather be out all night kicking back, you know, sipping a little bit of this, sipping a little bit of that, smoking a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Everybody was playing it according to their rules and regulations, whatever they felt was best for their life. And definitely I was hanging out with the homeboys. So trip out, this particular day, we're kicking back at the homegirl's pad, and I remember her jefita was gone. Her jefita was the type that she didn't care if we were all there chilling. To this day, I would never have a house like that. I wouldn't let everyone just kick it at my pad. But this is the type of pad it was. Mother was too busy at the bar with the paisa kicking back, giving him a mino mamon, and we're just going to kick back at her house and tear it up. We're going to huff and puff and tear this house down, right? Of course, we're chilling, whole bunch of knuckleheads, whole bunch of young northerners that don't know better, don't know exactly what it is to be a norteño, but we think we're one, right? Ain't never been nowhere, not a single one of us. But we had our chests all out like, say it with your chest, like we were that one. Well, at this particular time, one of my homeboys, Little Ray, was beefing with the vato named Benny. Now, what makes this story so unique is Benny was a well-known norteño at that exact time. He was maybe a year or two older, but he didn't pose no threat to us, meaning we weren't scared of him. Just because he was out doing what he does, cuz didn't mean that we were fucking in fear or fright of him, you know what I mean? It was what it was. If we ran into him, if he wanted that smoke with the homeboy was definitely down to give it to him. Now, the homeboy was a young, skinny, small dude. We were all small, real young at this time. But the homeboy was just abnormally skinny, small. But I remember he was about that business. He was the type of homeboy that had the red poncho hanging all the way to the ground out of his pocket. His association, his affiliation, and his representamos of the North was absolutely real. You knew what he was from a mile away. He was flamed up daily. This is just how he rocked. But it doesn't matter what you wear or how you act or what people perceive you to be. It matters the character of what your get down is, right? If you're willing to fight for what you believe in, if you're willing to fucking take a punch and give one, if you're willing to go out on your shield, right? And he definitely was one of those. Didn't matter about size, didn't matter about stamina, didn't matter about none of that, didn't matter if he had hands. What mattered is that he would fight. And that is why he was in my presence. That's why I kicked it with him. Because I liked his attitude towards everybody. He was a very respectful person, but at the same time, he was down for the get down. Bang, bang, right? And that's what it was all about. So this particular day, I remember we were chilling at the homegirl's house, and we had heard that this vato Benny was woofing, meaning that he was going to be around in that area, and he wanted that one-on-one fade with the homeboy. Now, this is pre-saying fade. It was the one-on-one, or they were going to fight. We didn't know about fades. The only fades we knew about, shit, this is even before getting fades at the barbershop. Was to go get your hair clipped, right? We didn't know about, hey, I'll catch that fade and none of that. It was more like, hey, I want to see you. I want that one-on-one fight. Let's go. So what me in particular, didn't know about Benny at this time, and what was very unique about this story was that Benny, being a high-powered norteño and being about the business at this time, He actually, and when I say high power, I just mean he thought he was that. He portrayed that, right? He had never been nowhere his damn self. Maybe, I think, to CYA for like a year or two and bounced back like a thumbtack. But he kicked back with a well-known Southsider from Merced. Yep, you heard it here first. There was a Norteño and a Southsider sitting in a tree, kicking back, homeboy, ready to do that fucking 187G, right? So they kicked it together. These were camaradas. These were close homeboys. Now, we knew that he associated with this individual, or I was going to come to find out this day. My homeboys already knew. I mean, I guess that was their animosity towards him. How could he be associating with the other side? How could he be fraternizing with the enemy? How could he be dealing with this guy, right? I didn't know what was up. All I knew was, let's fucking jump this guy. Let's jump him, right? That's all I knew. Let's get off on this guy. If he has problems with the homeboy, then obviously he has problems with all of us. And fuck him. We'll leave him where we find him, right? So I remember, I think they called the chick's house. They found out where we were at. They were going to show up. Now, I thought it was very peculiar. I said the word right this time. I thought it was very peculiar in a menudo style direct fashion that these two individuals would be willing to show up, knowing there was a whole household full of young bucks with all kinds of different weaponry that didn't give a fuck, right? We were trying to make a name for ourselves. We were trying to do our thing. Well, this is where the clapper got put to Young Gun's head, right? For the third, fourth time, right? So anyways, this motherfucker came. They showed up. Knock at the door. Boom, boom, boom. The motherfucker, now is that the police? Those kids, guard, right? Who the fuck is that? The girl opens up the door. She's like, hey, that fool Benny's outside with this homeboy, Raul. The vato's name was Raul. That's about as much as I'm going to give you. I don't want to speak on him. He is doing 45 to life. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But anyways, so these fucking vatos are outside. And one of them, straight up, flamed up, fucking had a red hat with the M on it. He was representing Merced to the fullest. Doing his thing, right? And I said, okay, so this is that Walter Benny right here. Let's go ahead and do something bad to him. Let's do something strange to his neck for a piece of change. You feel me? Let's choke this motherfucker one time. And this other Vato didn't look like he was that one. Okay? Let me reiterate that and say it in a different fashion, right? Because you probably didn't get it. Yeah, you didn't get it exactly the way I meant it. This Vato was different. He had the thumb. He had that eye of the tiger, okay? He looked right through us like we weren't even there. He looked like he was going to do something bad to people, right? So when I seen him come out, I was like, damn, I was kind of taken back. Like, we got to watch out for this one. This one right here is not good. He's about that shit, right? He's with that shit. And he was. So I remember the homeboy came out. Homeboy's like, what's up? So they're like, hey, let's walk around the corner. There was like a little grassy area in between these two apartment buildings. And they started to chunk him. And chunk him well, right? Boom, boom, boom. They're getting it. We're like, yeah. Well, I'm not even going to lie, man. The homeboy's getting beat up from the feet up, right? This fool Benny is putting tips, toes, and all kinds of different things on the homeboy. Tiger, he's hitting him with the tiger uppercut, the roundhouses. He's doing all kinds of fucking karate kicks and all kinds of shit. And I was starting to get frustrated with the situation. I don't know about you, but when your homeboy's getting his ass kicked in front of you, it makes you feel some type of way. Fuck it, Holmes. One jump, all jump. Let's all get off. Fuck these other vatos. They say, you know what I mean? Get up, Chucky. Get down, Spider. Let's handle it. So I'm looking at the homeboys like, just all you gotta do is say the word. I'm already getting to the point. They're all just standing back like, man, fuck that. Let them handle it, right? Like grown men. So we're not grown men. We're young kids. Let's get off where we're mad at. What I didn't see, what I should have seen, and I felt it before I seen it, right? Was that the other vato had pulled out a cohete and had it to my dome, right? Because he had seen, and knowing that I was someone different, because like I said, I was from a different body. I didn't hang out with these guys as much. I had just been hanging out with them for maybe the last couple weeks. So I'm looking at him like, man, fuck that shit. Let's get in, right? Look at the homeboys getting his ass whooped, right? That motherfucker had the clickety clack, 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 hang to my head, right? And I didn't even know. So as I'm just about to make my move, I felt something slightly touch my ear. Hey, Jody. Right? And I said, oh, shit. He had nothing but a little motherfucking 22 Ruger Vaquero to my shit, right? But at the same time, I took a breath like that. He deflated my motherfucking balloon, right? He was like, do something, messy. And this is the one point in life, and I'm going to keep it real, man. A lot of you guys are going to think I'm a poop butt and think different about me, but I don't give a fuck what you think when I tell you the truth, right? Because these are facts. I said, it is a pretty good fight, though. Get your one-on-one on. This motherfucker had the cuete in my head. Now I'm going to tell you this, because I just thought about this situation the other day, and it really broke my heart thinking about it. I was pretty fucking frustrated with the fact that I could not do nothing for my homeboy without getting my noodles fucking whacked, right? I couldn't do nothing without getting my top ramen fucking put on the spread table. So I was just sitting there like, fuck, right? And I was mad because the motherfucker had the thing to my head. He was like, do something, messy. I was like, oh, Two norteños fighting, a surrender with the gun to my head, and the other homeboys are sitting there biting their nails and shit. It was a bad situation. I was like, damn, I guess we won't win, right? This whole fucking victory shit is bullshit. Anyways, they ended up fighting. My homeboy got his whole shit kicked in. And about the bed, he jumped up. He was like, yeah, I hope you motherfuckers try to get backs. I hope you do. We got something for you guys. And I was like, hey. Then I got brave because about to kind of backed up with the cuetes. I figured, hey, if he starts shooting, he'll hit everybody. Fuck it. I felt like, hey, at least they'll go out with me. I said, hey, bro, what's up with you, man? You're fake, bro. You're fraudulent. You're fugazi. Homie, you're plastico. You know what I mean? You're not real, bro. You're over here kicking it with the enemy guy, the other side, hums. And what's up with you? You ain't no norteño. You ain't no homeboy, right? Beating on another homeboy, kicking back with this guy, right? That dude's like, what'd you say? I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean? To what degree have I said? What I'm saying is, I'm not saying you're not down. You know what I mean? I agree. You're definitely with the business. What I'm saying is this guy over here, you know, but that's my homeboy. I ain't saying shit. Can we go in? I'm trying to get my mom from the homegirl, man. Fuck the bullshit, right? So look, I remember that played out. These dudes, he backed it up like that, like a crawdad, and bam, they were gone. As soon as we got in the house, I was like, man, fuck them mother vatos. Hey, I got some poison for a spider. I was all fucking mad. And the homeboys were like, damn, you should have came out with that thing you had. I said, I didn't know. I tucked it under the pillow. I thought it was going to be a one-on-one fight, two homeboys. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to kill another homeboy or things of that nature, allegedly. But now I understand that he ain't a homeboy. He's something different. He's a hybrid. That's it. It's like a Prius before a Prius. He's different, and I'm feeling some type of way. So the homeboy's like, well, we can go to his pad and get our get-backs. I said, to what degree of get-backs are we talking about here? Because I'm sure that ain't all the fucking questions he had. You guys got something? I one homeboy pulled out a knife. So I'm ready to stick someone. Where was that energy at, motherfucker, when you're over there chewing your whole knuckle off, right? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my barrio and kick it with my homeboys that are no got my back. And you guys come up, stay over here and chew nails because over there is different than right here. Okay, so years pass, man. I end up going to CY, catching my case. Going to CY. I forgot all about the incident to just recently. And years passed, and my baby's mom, after getting out of Y, I met my first baby's mom. And I'll tell that story on a bedtime story because that's different, right? She got played out of pocket. But we end up having our kid, and then we went our separate ways. Well, over time, she ends up having another baby's father and basically leaving me for a one-armed man. This vato had a brother who was a norteño. I don't know, he was always with the norteños, but he was a Southside. He was down, though. He was down. He was different, right? But his brother had one hand. Next thing you know, fucking, she left me for the one-armed man. And that's just the way. I took L's like a motherfucker when I was young, right? I ain't trying to take those no more. So anyway, she does her thing with this guy. So I remember at one point in time, my daughter is over there at this vato's family's house, and I have to call her because I would get my daughter on the weekends. So I called for my baby's mom. And when I called, I asked for her. This vato, Southsider, who I hadn't heard of and seen in years, right? It's been fucking several years. He answers the phone. He's like, who is this? I said, man, this is whoop-de-whoop. What's up, bro? I'm trying to, you know what I mean? And I'm not on the gangster shit at this time. I was active still. I was with the business, but I was calling about my kid. Keep it separate, personal and business, right? Yeah, I'm just calling about my kid. And he was like, hey, you don't come to my house, you buster, this, and that. Oh, hold on now, so scared. We're going to have issues, that's it, right? And I said, who is this? He said, this is Raul. I said, oh, I like the way he says that. But at the same time, you're that one, huh? He goes, yeah, remember, I already put something to your dumb. You know how I come. I said, goddamn, you're still living off that dream? That's old school shit, bro. Guess what? Times have changed. I got a little bit colder and older by having the weight of the world on my shoulder, bro. Do you understand where I'm coming from? He was like, you can say whatever. We went back and forth. We bumped baking soda breath over the phone. We reached out and touched someone like AT&T, and that's what that was that. A little bit of words back and forth. If I see you, you see me, we see you, we see us. Let's handle our business. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Can I talk to my kid now? Charlie. All right, bye. Called the baby's mom like, bitch, I can't, I was on that fucking shit. You know, like SPM was all mad. I can't believe you let them talk to me like that. I was like, I can't believe you let them want to talk to me like that. She was like, she's in the middle of fucking sucking chorras, so she wasn't trying to hear what I had to say. Anyways, it all worked out, especially for the guy getting his chorras sucked. For me, I got nothing. So at least I got to see my kid every other weekend. So now years pass. Okay, years pass, and I actually get to a motherfucking yarda in prison. Right? I'm in the penitentiary, and I'm in a gym living. Okay? And there's Southsiders on this yard, norteños y todo más, right? Everybody's functioning in the yard. It's a respecting, man. For anyone that was incarcerated prior and pre-end of hostilities, it was always a respecting, homes. Buenos dias, fucking, hey, how you doing, homes? And, you know, just treat people with respect. Treat people how you wanted to be treated so that way it did not pop off. And this vato was on the yarda, right? he was on that motherfucking yacht. I remember seeing him, homes. We had a slight conversation in passing, and it was all good in the hood, man. He had grown up. I had grown up. We let bygones be bygones. We looked at each other more like old lost friends or family, but I never forgot what he did. He never forgot the shit that I said to him and how I was actively looking for him, trying to bust his whole melon out, right? But at the same time, it was what it was. Well, years pass, and I get out, right? I actually get out. And come to find out, I heard this Vato story. Now, I've told this story one time before. I'll say it again just to put some fucking context to who this man was that put this motherfucker cuete to my whole domolio, right? He actually was a real one. He actually was hanging around with some other Vatos. And the way his case goes, the way his case works out, was he was kicking back in a car with a couple of his homeboys or a homeboy. And his homeboy was whipping some high-power shit on another south side. They were talking shit. Like, he was like, yeah, this fool fucking tells and this fool whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop. And that fool ends up pulling up right next to him, and then that fool's whole energy changes. Oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? Knowing that he was just talking shit about this dude. Well, the dude I'm talking about felt some type of way, like, oh, nah, fuck you and him, and blew both their cabbages backwards, right? He put both their cabbages into some pozole. That was it. He ended up catching 45 to a lifetime beef, and that was it for him. Now, of course, being that my kid and his brother's kid are sisters, there is still some association, some affiliation there. I have talked to him several times on the phone since then, and he's a real one, man. I can't take nothing from him. Subsequently, since then, he has went on the other side. He no longer is affiliated or associated with gangs, and that was his choice, man. How it got led to there. Maybe one day I'll be able to interview him or something. I don't know. I can't call it like an alcoholic. I could only hope that he's doing good. I haven't talked to him for a minute, but he did put the cuete to the dome, right? See, when we were young kids, man, we were out there acting a fool and acting stupid, and that goes to show you you're never harder than you think you are. Okay, you might think you're that one, you're bad, and you're going to do this, you're going to jump on people. And then when a motherfucker pulls out that strap and puts it to your motherfucking noodle piece, you're like, oh shit, the game done changed, right? Especially nowadays. Nowadays you won't see it coming. At least he let me see it coming and he didn't use it. Okay, he didn't twerk that motherfucker, but he was willing to twerk that motherfucker. I guarantee it. I know because I seen the look in his eyes. Have you ever seen Miguel Myers' eyes? How they're just vacant? That was the look in his eyes. So I was kidding. I thought it was Miguel before Miguel Myers. He was different. I didn't want that smoke. I'm going to be honest with you. At that point in time, I was like, damn, this sign, we're going to make 10 years old around this camp. This motherfucker's going to blow my whole motherfucking lettuce apart. So I was scared, fuck bologna sandwiches. And that's just what it was. But it definitely happened. It was a real deal, Holyfield, and he was a real one. And he continues to be a real one. Just because he no longer associates with gangs, or he no longer is doing what he does or what he once did or what he was affiliated with, you know, I can't call it like an alcoholic. Like I said, I don't know why or when he decided to go that route, but he definitely did. And these are people, and there's a lot of people with a lot of different stories. These are people that I know are with the business, will smoke your whole motherfucking haystack, ain't playing, will huff and puff and blow your fucking windows down. But people consider them basura or trash just because they're not associated or affiliated with one thing or another. I don't. I know what that individual is about. And like I said, he put the motherfucking cuete to my head and I said, fight back, Ray, fight back. I didn't want that smoke. Fuck that, that's this starting ball. I ain't even from the same water, Ray. Whatever beef you guys got, this, I just stepped into this shit. It was like a fucking party. I walked in, they started shooting, I walked right the fuck out. So this don't involve me. I mean, I'm a gang member and shit, but fuck, at the same time, you know what I mean? I got to play my cards just right. I walked in with a joker. I said, when I should have had an ace. I'm cool. Anyways, with that being said, just another true story, some factual, actual, something that really happened in my life. It was a cold game, man, but hey, you never know what can happen, right? You think you're all ready to get involved in the mix, then I was just saying, man. You know what I mean? Fuck that. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up, man. Come fuck with your boy. If not, you can hit me with that thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the Sonic's crown. I'm going to continue to struggle and strive for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people. I'm giving you guys some real content and some real content, some real stories, you know, some stories that happened in my life. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and fabricate shit up because it really happened, man. If you guys want to look him up, you can look him up. I won't say his last name, but his first name was Raul. Facts. Green eyes from Merced. You know what it is. Hey, respects to that individual wherever he may be in life. And Sasuke, fuck that gun and fuck you for pulling that motherfucker out. I mean, I already told him this, so it ain't nothing new. Anyways, with that being said, man, let's come together as people, man. And let's tell our stories and let's be real and let's keep it respectful at the same time. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here, man. You guys have a great day, a productive day. And like Dub says, tell the ones you love them. Hey, shit, even if it's a badass hyena on the corner, tell her that just to get a mamon. You already know what it is. The gun. Bang, bang.